Since we arrived to camp pretty late, we just basically parked and went to bed. And then the next morning we woke up and set up camp.
So the truck sits up tall enough now that unloading the bikes can be kind of a pain with just the rack. So the plan was just to find a berm somewhere that I could back up to, or even a hole we could back down into. And luckily there was one right at our campsite, so it worked out well. It was kind of wedged between two trees. But we managed to get the bikes unloaded easy enough and get on with our day.
And with that, our bikes were out of the truck, and it was time to have some breakfast before we took our very first ride while camping.
Now, but if you want to lead the way now.
Yeah, want to head up to Jack Creek?
Let's do it.
Here we are, first adventure ride to Jack Creek, or the head of Jack Creek.
Totally my jam.
Julie survived.
I like it.
We decided to take the short hike to the head of Jack Creek.
There it is, the headwaters for Jack Creek.
The scenery was absolutely beautiful. In fact, I had to be really careful because if I looked up at the mountains or the scenery too long, I'd hit a bush. We arrived back to camp and I was done for a little while. I had a fantastic time though. My first ride in Central Oregon was wonderful. What's great though is that John was able to jump on my bike and go for a ride, so that way Corey could get some more ride time in.
Dude, this is cool.
This is awesome.
This is really cool. This is fantastic. I have no idea where any of this goes. None.
Let's find out.
I guess so. You know, I saw this coming in. I saw this little trail. In fact, is that where we came out originally?
Yeah. Yeah, as we blew by,
yeah,
I was like, damn, I should have turned.
I know, and then we were able to loop it. That
Nice.
was fun.
I love that.
I love that kind
I'd
of
do that
riding.
again.
I love that.
Let's keep going this way,
And pass it.
see where the road goes, and maybe come back and do it again.
Okay, you got it.
You want to take the lead?
Sure. I gotta dry off, man. I'm cold.
Meanwhile, back at camp, I was very much enjoying myself in my hammock, reading a good book, and I believe Nancy had a good book too. The boys returned, and we had a wonderfully relaxing evening. We had some food, and then, of course, we had to sit by the fire and enjoy that.
Thank you for being there with me. You too.
Going on another ride today. Corey's putting some gas in.
Yeah, it's still almost full,
Really? Huh.
even after all the riding we did yesterday.
Crazy. Beautiful morning. John and Nancy over there. Our old Dodge truck. Exciting new piece of gear is this. Finally have a bathroom system, and it's nothing much, but we are excited about it. We're getting ready to go on another ride. You can see Corey back there warming up my bike. It takes a little bit longer. But yeah, it's been fun camping and having the bikes here. So we're gonna go explore another road and just have fun. So here we go. Corey stopped because he was anticipating that I might not want to ride around that fallen tree. However, I was feeling okay by the second day, even though I'm new to this off-road riding, and I went around it. Something I really like about riding in Central Oregon is that the road style changes so frequently. One minute you're on paved road, then you're on gravel, then you're on dirt. It's really fun having such a variety in the style of roads. Corey's making us some egg bagel sandwiches. After riding for a couple days, I was filthy. So my bathroom turned into a shower room, and we are still at this point using our Nemo Helio system for a shower.
Nothing short of spectacular.
Wow.
Round Lake.
Corey and John arrived back to camp, and unfortunately, it was time for the bikes to be put away. Even though the bikes were put away for the trip, we still had our camp and we still had the rest of the night to enjoy. With all that riding, we worked up an appetite, so it's dinner time. Are you a canner? If you are, I definitely recommend doing some meals in a jar. This is a chicken marsala that we canned in February. What we do is just heat up some instant rice on our scuttle, add the chicken marsala, add a little heavy cream, and then we just cook that liquid down. This makes a quick, easy, and very good meal at camp. Got the truck ready with the bikes, drop hitch, trailer is ready. It's time to hook it up. Our very first motorcycle camping trip. I mean, bringing them, not on them. And with that, our trip was over and we had to leave. Stay tuned for future videos where we go over a little more detail of the truck, the bikes, and our latest gear setup.